Welcome back to Kimchi Rednecks.
It's us again, and today we're eating stuff we probably shouldn't.
Cookie Monster. I think I'm part Cookie Monster.
I think we're just part junk food junkies.
That too, but I mean, it's a cookie shop in the said. We've tried other cookie shops in the said. It would be unfair not to give them a good review.
Yeah, we found this one walking down an alley, so
we're excited they're here. We have permission to video, so let's go check it out.
Let's go get some cookies.
Some SweetJay.
Yes,
Okay.
So we got a little bit of a menu.
Oh, they've got tea too.
Coffee and tea. And cookies.
Now the question is, and it smells fabulous in here. Oh, it smells so good. I feel like that double chocolate chip cookie has got to go with us. Are we taking to go?
Yeah, we'll grab to go. So do you think one of those and then either one of the red velvet or the chocolate chip with walnuts?
Actually, I think we have to get those three. Because we've tried red velvet other places and chocolate chip walnut other places, and well, that just looks fabulous. Oh, and they have an oatmeal raisin.
Yeah, I don't need an oatmeal raisin.
I need an oatmeal raisin. Okay. So I need 4 cookies.
Quit spending all my money.
At least I spend it on good things.
All right, so we're gonna grab those, and then
I love the little interior in here.
Oh,
This
yeah,
is
it's a
so
nice
cute.
it's a little place, but
I love it. It's cute and cozy.
it's cute. So we are
Would
gonna
you like a latte?
No,
You're good.
I'm still pretty good there. So we're gonna grab some cookies, and then we will be on our way.
And we'll give you a review at home.
Yes. And thanks to Movie Magic, we are now at home.
We are at home, and we have a plate of cookies.
Yes.
Isn't it beautiful? Like you made them yourself or something.
All right, so
This is the goodness. When you don't have to make your own cookies, this is pretty good. So the fact that like you can buy just one cookie instead of having to make like a couple dozen works for me. So that's part of what I like about this. But we also want to give them a fair shake in that we want to try more than one, which we've done at other locations. So it would seem kind of unfair not to at least give them a full try. We did not try their coffee, but I'm sure their coffee is fabulous because Korean coffee as well.
there's rare to find a Korean coffee place that's truly bad.
Yeah. And they had a nice setup for coffee, so. All right, where do you want to start? We've got oatmeal. This, I believe, was chocolate chip walnut.
Right.
Red velvet.
And then the double
chocolate.
Whatever. So, I'm going to say let's start with the one that I like the least. And that's going to be the one with the raisins.
What's he got against oatmeal raisin? That's actually the one I'm the most excited about. You're going to eat that much of it even though you're that little excited about it? That's funny. Looks like this has got a little bit of cranberry in it as well.
It's a very dense, moist cookie. It's one of them thick boys.
I like it. It's got cranberry in it. I like the nuts that are used. There's some nut in there. I want to say it's a walnut.
I want to say there's some sort of seasoning on the back end. There's like a touch of cinnamon or something in it.
There's always cinnamon in oatmeal cookies. This is a well-done oatmeal cookie. You can't even be mad at it.
It's a good oatmeal cookie. I'm just not fond of oatmeal cookies.
I thought your problem was that you didn't like oatmeal cookies because they had raisins in them.
No. No, see, I'm not fond of oatmeal raisin cookies because it's not my favorite kind of cookie. What I hate is when somebody doesn't tell you it's an oatmeal raisin cookie and you think it's a chocolate chip cookie.
Who would be evil enough to do that to you?
Oh, the place I used to work at, they put the chocolate chips and the oatmeal raisins right next to each other, and you couldn't tell the difference. And
that's evil.
There's nothing as irritating as expecting a mouthful of chewy, chocolatey, crunchy cookie goodness, and you get one of those. It looks firm, but when you bite into it, it's soft and floppy, and it's got raisins in it, and it just makes you want to punch somebody in their soul's nuts.
Please, Chuck, tell us how you really feel about it.
I'm gonna have some. What is this even called? I'm not even sure.
I don't know. It says
it's a sweet kiwi soda.
Low calorie.
Low calorie.
but he likes it. I'm having milk and cookies because, well, milk and cookies. By the way, we are not eating all of this cookie tonight. We are just trying them and putting them away for a later date.
This is a taste test.
We'll put them away for later when we're actually hungry for cookie.
So we'll just go around the plate.
Go around the plate. So, chocolate chip walnut.
Much more in my speed. Mayhem, don't knock the table over. It's a good chocolate.
It's a good consistency.
It's not one of those cheap, waxy chocolates, but it's also not one of those overly bitter super cocoa chocolates.
No, it's a very good chocolate. It's a very good cookie, actually.
Yeah, it's got a good melt to it. The same moist, dense style cookie.
The walnut pairs well with the chocolate chip.
Yeah, there's not too much walnut. That's the problem you get a lot of times with ones like this is they mix it and you get too much walnut. It's a walnut cookie with a little chocolate.
Actually, very delicious. It goes really well with my milk. I don't really know how it goes with kiwi low-cal.
It's a very strange flavor.
The low-cal kiwi, that is.
Well, that mixed with chocolate chip cookie. Strangely, it's not that bad.
Okay. I'm going to trust you on that because I still would rather have milk and cookies. Maybe it's the American in me.
All right.
Red velvet. I believe that had white chocolate chips in it.
Looks like it.
It looks good. So it's got a good color.
That looks like a red velvet cake. It's got that moist, spongy look to it.
It's a good cookie.
The red velvet flavor is not super strong. It's very like in the background.
It's
But you can tell it's there. Actually, my problem with a lot of places red velvet is the red velvet flavor is too forward in the palate. It just kind of steps on everything else. Get toward the edge.
It's a good cookie.
Bite toward the edge.
I'm getting there.
Well, it's a little more done around the edge of it, and that seems to make the red velvet flavor a little stronger. It needs a little cook on it to bring it out of the shadows.
It's a very good cookie.
It's more sedate than you would think, though.
But if you're looking for the punch of your red velvet, it's not going to give you the punch. It's just kind of a more mellow red velvet. But tasty. I love milk and cookies.
Not so much of a good mix.
Red velvet and kiwi. Yum.
Bubbly kiwi.
You were getting your decision to drink that with your...
Come here, Sookie Dog. Let me lick your ear.
All right, last cookie.
So this is for the chocoholics in the house.
Me?
That's just all of us.
Okay. I mean, this kind of looks like a brownie cookie.
And I have no problems with that. Mayhem. Mayhem about to lunge up there after some cookie.
This is a chocolate cookie that is not afraid of chocolate. Mayhem is not afraid of chocolate either. I know it. You'll get your cookie when we're done. It'll be your cookie time when we're done, okay? That literally tastes almost like a brownie except just not as sweet as a brownie. It's a little less sweet, but that doesn't offend me.
That's actually how I like my brownies. Not a mixed milk chocolate brownie, but like a dark chocolate brownie. Not as... Oh, yeah, that's good.
Now he tells me that after I've been cooking you brownies for how many years?
Oh, I never said yours were bad.
Okay, good, because we'd have a problem if you hadn't told me that. So, Sweet Jay's Cookie Shop. Those are good cookies.
Definitely doing the cookie lord's work here.
Yes. So, you have options if you're in the Sinjang Shopping Mall area for cookies. This is one of those, and they have done a very good job.
They are they're in an odd spot.
They're in a back alley.
They're in an alley off of an alley. Which, if you've ever been to Korea, that's actually generally where you find the best stuff is in an alley off of an alley.
Usually.
Maddox is in an alley off of an alley.
There's a lot of stuff in an alley off of an alley we've found before. I think they've done a very good job, and we may not return to them very often because, well,
We don't need that many cookies.
we just don't need that many cookies in our life.
I also do not recommend trying most of them with kiwi bubbly.
Yeah, stick to your milk, people. Milk is the way to go. But you can't be mad at this oatmeal cookie because this was actually a very good oatmeal
It's a
cookie.
good oatmeal cookie.
And you can't be mad at any of these because they're actually really tasty. And I like the texture of them. They're not super, super soft,
But they're also not dry and crumbly.
but they haven't dried to the point that you're crunching them. I like that they kind of look, the texture of it looks a little crunchy when you're looking at it.
But it's not on the inside.
But as soon as you bite into it,
It's almost like a cookie cake.
here's for all those people who hate that word. That moist flavor comes out. They hate moist. Sorry, people. We say that word a lot, and I apologize, but moist is a great definitive term for a lot of different foods when they're good. Like, you want your meat to have some moisture in it. You want your cookie to have a little moisture in it. Sorry, people. Moist. It's there. I can't think of any other word to use instead of it. If you think of one, let me know in the comments. Maybe we'll work that into conversation. However, if you would like a fabulous cookie,
This is a good place to go.
this is a good place to check out. And the next time we pop over in that area, if I don't have a coffee on me already, we will stop and grab coffee.
And there's actually a place next door to this we have to try that has other sweets.
Yeah, that looked interesting.
Like we need more sweets, but you know.
Yeah, I know. That was why we didn't do 2 in one day, because that would be terrible.
We have to taste test everything for you guys.
We will go and taste the things so that you know where to go and taste the things. That's fair, right? We need to stop tasting a lot of things.
Yeah.
We need to go on a diet now, so y'all gonna be seeing our salad challenge. All the salads, all the
It's gonna
time,
be all salad and meat from the sous vide.
pretty much. All right, let's
Anyway.
get these dogs some cookies.
Yep.
Do cookies for the mayhems. Yeah, she's like, yes.
Like, subscribe,
See you
do the
next
internet
time.
stuff. We're out.